the media for printing a skewed perception of who she really is, and I totally believe her. It was Cheryl Hickey and Rick Campanelli who told Britney not to wear any underwear. But it's our fault. Anyway, the whole celebrity culture idea is interesting. Actually, one of the biggest websites going in the world of entertainment is LaineyGossip.com. Millions of subscribers all over the world. Entertainment Weekly had the top 100 list of websites to bookmark. It was there. Yahoo's top 10 blog searches. On PerezHilton.com. Team Z out there as well. The woman who runs Lainey Gossip is Lainey. Lainey Lou, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Off Madonna here, and thank you for taking my late night talk show virginity.
Oh.
You're my Johnny Carson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So thank you. Thank you for having me.
That means I have 8 to 12 wives to look forward to.
Absolutely.
No, thank you for being on the show. You're also on eTalk, right, on CTV?
Yes.
All right, so are you surprised that tell people how this started with Lainey Gossip? For those who know you, they know who you are. It's an enormous site. Talk about how this started.
Well, I'm trying to be modest. It's okay. It's not the biggest, but we're happy with the results. You know what? I have an anthology of gossip in my brain, like you probably have an anthology of music. And I was between jobs, and 2 of my girlfriends said, "Who's going to keep us posted on, you know, the happenings of Hollywood?" And I said, "I'll send you a daily email." So I sent it to 2 girlfriends, and they sent it to 2 girlfriends, and
so on and so on.
And so on. And pretty soon there were thousands of people on this distribution list, and it crashed my email server. So I said, maybe I should start a website.
How did you, like, do you just in the world? You just sort of kept up on all this information?
Yeah. It's pathetic, I know.
No, it's interesting. Not when you sent to 2 friends and thousands and now millions of people, there's clearly a demand for it.
Clearly, and this is what I say, yes. I think that a lot of people enjoy 10 minutes worth of gossip a day and they can move on and do their jobs. But for me, I sort of have this inclination of memory in terms of who Britney's dating, who Julia dated, who Brad dated. I can remember dates and times and outfits, and it all just comes out. And at the beginning, it was editorializing the day's entertainment news. And that's all it was. It was my snarky spin on who broke up with who and who was sleeping with who and who was flashing her hoo-hoo on the pages of every magazine.
A double who.
A double who, yeah. Lots of who.
Where do you get your information from? I don't need your sources, but it's the kind of thing where a lot of what you tell people, you're the one that sort of broke a lot of stories to people. So how do you find this out?
I've broken some good ones, and at the beginning, like I said, it was editorializing on the day's entertainment news. I didn't have sources, but when I launched my site, when you're on the internet, automatically it's more accessible, and there were people who work in the industry who found that they liked my tone or whatever I was saying, and they started coming forward, and that's how I started developing a regular stable of sources who I work with on a regular basis, and they give me scoop from time to time, and I'm able to deliver that, you know, to the World Wide Web and through eTalk.
It's amazing, though, how, I mean, when I was actually down in Los Angeles, when the whole One thing started, you had written something nice about me on your website, and somebody actually emailed me and said, "You've made it now," because you made it on Lainey's page. And sort of the network of people emailing each other stuff that was going on in the world of Hollywood, and some of the things that they were telling me stories, "Hey, did you know?" And I went, "Oh, God, I don't want to hear that." And I wondered, do you have a line? Is there something where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do that?
For sure, I have a line. If a source tells me to, embargo a story, of course I have to respect their wishes.
Right.
I also don't, you can go through my archives. I have never talked about Anna Nicole Smith. That's just dirty to me. That's just like, that's the kind of train wreck that I don't want to...
talked about John Mayer peeing on girls. That's
well, to me, John Mayer peeing on girls and penis size and all that kind of stuff is fun gossip. Anna Nicole Smith ODing her own kid and fighting over some random photographer over the parentage of her baby is a little bit too dirty for me. You know, that's my line. Same with Michael Jackson. You'll never hear me talking about Michael Jackson. Icky.
Now, there's a few icky. Yes, I believe a few people would have said that about him. There are. Do you like you don't out people, do you? I mean, I think Perez Hilton sort of was a part of the outing of Lance Bass in a huge way. Is that a line that, because I know some media think you can do it and some say you can't?
Yeah, personally, I don't have morality issues about Perez outing people. I'm not going to criticize him for that. I don't out people openly. I do know that there are certain celebrities who are gay, who are not openly gay. I might throw it into a riddle, which is a popular feature on my website, but I won't come out and say XXXX is X.
X.
Why?
Did you say because you don't want a lawsuit or because it's just not your thing?
I don't want a lawsuit, sure. I'm a bit more gun shy about getting sued than Perez is probably. And
do you get threatened by people saying, you take that down or I'm coming after you?
I get threatened by publicists who don't like what I've said about their clients. I get threatened by lunatic fans who don't like what I've said about their favorite celebrities.
Dude, I ripped Kelly Clarkson on the air for 1 or 2 years, and oh my God, the audience, I might as well rip the Queen.
Yeah.
The fans were...
I know. It's like you talked about their mother.
Yeah.
And this is the tone of my email, or my website. As much as I like celebrity gossip and my readers do, there is something that we're doing. We're also making fun of the people who live it, who actually think, oh, Kelly Clarkson is my best friend. How could you, George, say that about her? I have to defend her. Because that's kind of sad to me. To me, that's kind of sad.
But you also poke fun at yourself, too, lots of times in the article.
Yeah, I think that I poke fun of my own obsession with Gwyneth Paltrow. I poke fun of my mother. You know, I call her a squawking Chinese chicken. Like, you know, I don't like my nose. I openly talk about that. I think that, I hope that the things that I write find an audience who feel the same way. I hope that I'm able to, in some way, you know, convey what they're thinking about a certain celebrity. How could she do that? She looks like shit.
Oh, you gotta
I'm sorry.
Oh, you can say that. It's okay. Right. I've said much worse. Nice to see you, Lainey.
Thanks, George.
Lainey Liu, everybody. LaineyGossip.com, and you can also see her on CTV's E! Talk. We'll be right back.